Fight gang, what up? It's your boy Shaq coming to y'all with another video. So surprisingly, PBC decided to please us and they dropped the Tank versus Roach fight. I didn't think they'd do this shit until like another year from now, but they did. Now this could be a hint that the rematch is on its way, but you never know when it come to Tank. You know, I just heard that he retired, and then I heard from his coaches he didn't retire. Like, I don't know with Tank. But hey, let's get to this shit. Watching the fight over first 3 rounds, I felt like it was a sparring match. But towards like the 6th and the 7th, Tank started to, make the fight. You feel me? And the fight got heated. It got heated up. We got great action from the 6th to 7th round on. Steve Willis, the funny eye guy. Like, I was a fan of him as a ref, but not no more, man. He did a bad job. Your ass should have been banned from calling championship fights. From the rest of now, you shouldn't even be able to allow to call championship fights as a ref. Your ass was showing favoritism for Tank. I mean, damn, bro. Roach got Conor McGregor shoulder striked. You said something to Roach and not Tank. Man, he got low blow all basically the fight. Your ass still chose to warn Roach, but you ain't really warn Tank until like probably 11th or 12th. I think it was probably the 11th round that he finally, or it might have been the 10th when he finally had warned Tank. But the whole beginning of that fight, you wasn't saying nothing to Tank. You was just complaining to Roach. Tank started looking at the ref and complaining to the ref, man, from round 3, and it never stopped the whole fight. He was just complaining. Commentary was trash too. They talking about Tank won a round just by talking. Like, how do you win a round just by talking, man? Like, that don't make no sense. I never heard nothing like that in my life. As far as the details of the fight, man, and the skill set, Roach, that counter right hand was landing like crazy. He had a beautiful counter right hand, man. Beautiful counter right hand. Every time Tank tried to get in there and bang, Roach was right there, man. He was right there with him, showing that same energy. This fight wasn't a draw. I had Roach winning 8 rounds to 4. Yes, 8 rounds to 4. And maybe 7 rounds to 5, depending on, I don't know, that 10th round was a swing round. It could have went either way. But I gave it to Tank just being generous. I gave Tank that 10th round just being generous. But it could have went either way, though. Bottom line, man, Roach was robbed like a motherfucker, man. He was definitely robbed of that knockdown. And even without the knockdown, I still had Roach winning the fight. He was the aggressor. He was basically walking Tank down. He landed more punches. He landed the harder head rattling punches. Like, man, Roach won that fight, man. I'm so convinced that Roach won that fight that if Tank wasn't the champion, you feel me, he wasn't the A-side, I wouldn't see why he should get a rematch. Like, I feel Roach won that fight that clearly, that fight, if Tank wasn't the champion, man, that fight shouldn't be a rematch. You feel me? Like, that wasn't a close fight. It was competitive. They had competitive rounds. But overall, Roach won majority of the rounds, man. Like I said, I had it 8 rounds to 4. He won at least 8 rounds. Well, at least 7, but 8 for sure. These are the rounds I had Tank winning. I had Tank winning the 3rd round. I had Tank winning the 5th round, the 6th round, and the 10th round. So I had Tank winning 4 rounds. 3rd, 5th, 6th, round 10. You feel me? Other than that, Roach won 8 out of the 12 rounds. That fight should be a UD, unanimous decision. Lamont Roach. Let me know how y'all had it. What rounds y'all had Tank and Roach winning?